Hello and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Carly and I run a handmade small business. And if you watched last week's video, you're probably wondering, Carly, where is that market vlog that you promised us? Well, I'll tell you. I didn't know, but they were having live music and I was right next to her and she was the cutest girl. She was 12 and she sang her heart out from 10 to 2. She took her breaks here and there, but yeah, it was loud and I couldn't get any footage, but I did get my booth overview shot for you guys, so I'll put that in here. But yeah, it was a great market overall and just a beautiful day, not a cloud in sight. My face got a little sunburned, but it was a great market. And now we can get ready and prepared for the Blueberry Festival that's coming up the first week of May. But I wanted to just have a little fun. I've been seeing these all over, and what I want to do, you've probably seen them as well, but this is a piece of elastic, and what I want to do is make a lanyard that's going to have this long piece of fabric, but it's going to be kind of like scrunched up on it. So I saw, a couple of videos on how to make them, and I figured I want to try. So I think they're adorable, and I'm going to start with this daisy fabric that I have here and just see how it turns out. And then, we'll make some with the other fabric and I will put them on the website for you guys if you are interested. And I've also seen them do them with the wristlets as well, because I have my, straight fabric ones, but I think I want to do some with like the scrunchy fabric as well. So I've got all my pieces here, and I believe these are the 1-inch key fob pieces. So I've got those. I got those from Amazon. This is a 3/4 inch elastic strip, and then we've got just our fabric piece here. So, all right, and you guys know my little container here. I got some more of my white thread from Wawak, and if you guys haven't ordered from them, this isn't sponsored or anything. I truly love their company and how fast their shipping is. But I get all of my thread from there, my needles, my zippers, my cotton webbing. They have like bag making things, which I want to do in the future, like tote bags and crossbody bags. So I'll be getting all of my bag items there. But if you haven't used them yet, I would highly suggest checking them out. For me, I'm not sure if it's maybe I'm close to them, but they ship the stuff in 2 days. It's at my house. So you can't really beat that at all, especially, sometimes you're in a bind and you need stuff quick, so you'll go to Amazon, but it is 100% probably one of my favorite websites or companies, to order from. And like I said, it's not sponsored or anything. If they want to sponsor me, go ahead, but I just truly love their company. So what I've done here, we have it hot dog style, and we're going to fold it in like that. I don't know if you guys were taught that in school. Things might be, I know they're different because my son is 12 and I don't think that they've taught them remember hot dog versus hamburger, cutting paper, whatever, but I'll have to ask him if they taught him that. So anyways, it's late again. I'm rambling. You guys probably enjoy my rambling here, but so we've got right sides together here, and I'm just going to pin it. I could probably just hold it. And I got some new fabric turner things to use too, which I'm excited about. Whoops. I'm telling you, at least 10 clips I drop, minimum. What I'm going to do is just sew a stitch all along the side there. Probably 1/4 inch, but I just use my presser foot, and I have my zipper foot on there, so let's change that out. I just have all these little containers that just hold everything. I haven't really found anything that would hold all these little feet or needles or anything, so I think I got that at the Dollar Tree or something. But what we're gonna do, just put a stitch all along that. side here. Make sure our stitch length is good. Okay, so we've got it all sewn, and this is the I guess the inside of the fabric. It's the wrong side. So I got this nifty little, I think it's called like a tube turner. Let me think about how she did this. I haven't used one of these before. I normally just used my fingers, but all right, she tucked it in there. Okay. I'm afraid of that pokey bit. I'm gonna use that side. Might poke a hole in it. Okay. Whoops. New tools. Is it out the other end? Okay. So now I can feel it's outside of the other end. So let's see. We should be able to, whoa, oh my gosh, I lost it. Okay, let's try this again. And we're not using the pokey side. I don't know, that kind of scares me. So let's put this in. No. Oh my gosh. Oh, send help. Okay, I've got it now. So let's see. Perfect. All right, now that was cool. Okay, so now it's right sides out. So we've got this. Let's kind of make it flat a little, even though it'll be scrunched up. Because I know I want this to be on the back and I don't want it to be like wonky. So I got another nifty tool. See if I can find it here. I'm not sure what it was called, but they're in my Amazon storefront as well. But it looks like a little pair of tweezers. And then it's got this that you push up. And I'm going to grab it on here, push that. So it's kind of holding it, and we're going to put it through, I think. I always enjoy learning new things, using like new tools, because I wouldn't have used any of this if I wasn't making these. So, okay, so we've got our piece. Whoops, all the way to the end here. Okay, I lost the bottom part in there, so we're gonna try again. I'm gonna hold on to that, so that way I know the end of it isn't gonna go up into there. So that's what happened. I lost this piece up in the bottom of it. So we're gonna try again. Trial and error, learning new things. You can see it's already getting scrunched up there. Okay. Let's bring it down. And what I'm gonna do, we want this seam here to be on the back of it. I want it to match up. And from what I saw, make sure it's in the middle. I'm gonna kind of fold the sides in on itself. I'm gonna take this off. And we're gonna clamp it. And she said to make sure that that is all straight down the back, or else it'll get wonky. I just lost it again. Ay. Okay. Trying to make sure it's laying flat here without losing that again. Okay. That should be good. So we'll hold that. We'll make sure this seam here is going to be in the middle. Tuck it down in there. And then all the little extras we're just going to fold in on the sides. There's a lot going on here. I'm still holding on to that side, so let's make sure it's all flat. I think I can let that go because it's got that metal piece on there. Okay, so let's see. Make sure it's flat, not twisted. Okay, that's what she did. So let's bring this side up. This is making me think that I'm doing like surgery. I need a big clip. That's my problem. There we go. Okay. So got that. Now we'll put the two sides together and we're gonna clamp it together, clip it. What I'm gonna do just to keep them in place here, do that. I'll do one on this side, okay? Now let's do a little stitch. Okay, now, oh, I know I need my other tool over here, 1 second. All right, so we've got our little two pieces sewn together there, and we're gonna get one of our key fob pieces. Actually, what I like to do is I'll put it in here first, and then I'll move this in here and try to get it center. Give it a good mash. I like to really make sure that it's on there good. Give it a little tug. All right, and then we've got scrunch it. Cute little lanyard there. I think these are so cute, and they're elastic, so and they're on there pretty good. So also I got for badges. Let me grab the little piece for that. All right, so I have it all finished here, nice and scrunched up. I think these are cute. So you've got like your, you know, typical key ring there, but I also got these hooks, which I'm just going to hook on here. But if you wanted to, it's kind of got this square piece there that you can put your badge on there if you wanted to, whether, you know, you're a teacher or anything that uses a badge. But what do we think? Do you like it? I think this is so cute. These are adorable. For teachers, cute. Perfect. So I'm gonna probably make a couple more in some different prints here. And what I also want to do, I'll try to insert a picture here, but it's like when you walk in my booth, yeah, I do the U shape. So on my back table there, I want to kind of make like a flag banner. I'm sure you guys have seen them around, but I want it to say handmade because Marie Lynn Made is too long for like the banner. So I just want to make it and say handmade. So I'm going to attempt to make that as well. I do have my Cricut machine, so I think I'm going to cut the letters out, the fabric letters out on my Cricut, and we'll see how that turns out. Or I could just stencil them and cut them out myself. But I'm going to make a couple more of these, and then we'll try to do the wristlet ones as well. So yeah, and I mean, it's really on there. And I just think these are so cute. So let's make some other ones in different fabrics. Okay, so I have all of my elastic pieces cut here, and I did just order some more elastic because I think it was 12 yards, so I'm able to get 12 or 13 out of them, but I really want to see what the patchwork is going to look like scrunched up on the lanyard. So I'm going to work on those first and just see what they look like, and then we're going to go through all of these, and I will see you in a bit when they're all sewn up. Okay, so I have them all with the elastic in there, and they're all pinned on the bottom. So I'm going to sew up the bottom and then put the metal pieces on there. And since I ran out of the elastic, I'm not going to be able to do the wristlets right now, which is fine. I just wanted to make sure, like, you know, this whole ordeal worked out. And I just love them. I think they are so cute and just something different. You know, like I said, I've seen them around and I've never done them before. So I just love them. That way, in case anybody is looking for a lanyard, I've got them now. So I'm going to finish these up, and it's about 11:30 right now. And if you guys can't notice by now, I do a lot of my work at night. I am a bit of a night owl, so it's kind of my time to wind down for the night. Yeah, I stay up probably a lot later than I should, but you know, it's kind of like my quiet time. So I'm going to finish these up for the night, and then tomorrow we're going to work on our little triangle banner for my table for my booth. So it'll be quick for you guys, but I will see you tomorrow. Okay guys, I finished up the lanyards here. I'll show you all of them, get them on my arm. And these are available on the website right now. So I think I've got, and I still am going to work on the wristlet versions. I just don't have the elastic yet, so I'm waiting for that to come in the mail. So just keep an eye on the website for those. We've got quite a few. Almost all of my, you know, core fabrics are going to be available in the lanyards. So we've got them all finished here, and they are going to be like that scrunchy material, not material, like scrunchy type. And then they'll have the badge attachment on the bottom there. So if you want to use like a badge or an ID, you can do that. Or if you just want to use them for your keys. But yeah, we got them all finished here, and they are available now on the website. So what I'm going to do now is work on the flag banner, and I found out, I believe it's called a pennant banner. So I've got my squares cut out. I watched a couple videos, and this seems to be the like easiest way to make one. So I'm going to start with making the triangles, and then we will work on cutting out the letters for it to say handmade. So I'm going to bring you over to the ironing board, and we'll get started on them. Okay, so from what I have watched, this lady started with a 10 by 10 inch square and kind of like folded it in half and then sewed closed the open sides. And yeah, I'll show you once we get to that point. But I also have like this very flimsy and thin interfacing just to kind of give it a little bit of structure. I had bought this on Amazon, and it definitely was not what I needed at the time. So I have a whole roll of it. So I'm going to use it and see if it will give at least like a little bit of stability. So I'm just going to work on ironing my squares to this interfacing, and I will get with you guys when we are ready to cut out the letters. And I need to figure out what color fabric I want to use for the letters as well. So we'll do that, but I'm just going to work on ironing all of the interfacing on here. So okay, so I have my squares here with the light interfacing on there, and you just fold it corner to corner, and I kind of just do like a little press there, but not your folded side, but your two open edges, you're going to sew those closed. So I'm going to do that to all of my squares here, and then we're going to make them into our little flags. And I think it's so cute. It's going to be so cute, and this is like the easiest way that I've seen them be done. So hopefully this helps somebody if you're wanting to make a flag banner. But yeah, we're going to sew these up, and then I believe we're going to cut them and then flip them right side out and then iron them to flatten them out. And then we'll work on our letters and stuff. So we're going to get this done, and I will see you guys in a bit. All right, so I've got them all finished here, and the way they were, this was like our one piece here, our one triangle that we sewed, and I just cut it right in the middle there. So now we have two pieces, and let me get my little pokey bit. There we go. my pointy thing. So we just are going to turn them right sides out. Make sure my iron's still on. It is. Then we're going to poke out the corner here as best we can. Yeah. And I believe we are just going to iron it. Push those to the side there. Okay. Flatten it out. Okay. Can you guys see? Yes. So now we're just going to iron it. Flat here. So this will be the front of our flag. And of course, I'm just going to trim this off here. But then our little letters are going to go right there. I think that's a good size, maybe. I could be completely wrong, but this is what we've got so far. So I'm going to do the rest of these, and then we'll work on our letters. I'm wondering if that's big enough. Let me see here. If it's like this, and if it's on my table, and I can't see because of my shadow, I think that'll be fine if we do capital letters. Yeah, because it's not going like on top of my banner, or I mean on top of my tent or anything. It's just going to go on my table in my booth. So I think that'll be good. And if we use like a bold enough print, which I was thinking either this blue, or we could do a purple, because also you guys have seen my tablecloths, and those are like the sage green, or I was thinking this blue here. So that might be too much white, so I might do this blue here. Because if you think my tablecloths are this color, and I think that's cute too. Or we could do, we've got like this pink, but again, I think that's too, you might not be able to see it. Or we could just do a mix of colors. I'm not sure yet. But I'm going to work on turning these all right side out and then cutting the tops off here, and then we'll decide on colors. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so now I'm going to try to cut these letters out with my Cricut here. And what I have is my piece of cotton. I went with the darker blue fabric, but I put that thin interfacing on there as well, and it said to mirror my image and place the bonded side up. So that's what I'm guessing is the interfacing here, and I mirrored my image, so it's going to cut backwards, and then when we peel it, they should be the right way. So let's just see if this will work, if it will cut it, and yeah, we'll see. If not, we'll print it out and hand cut them ourselves, but at least this way I'll know if this can be done with my Cricut. So here we go. Okay, that was an absolute nightmare. Oh, it literally ate through it. So I guess I just need I probably need a different blade, but yeah, that was not good. So let me see if I can save at least any of these. Well, the hearts are pretty good. I'm probably just, because I also wanted to cut out some hearts, so I think I'm going to leave those. That A is pretty good. The problem was the fabric wasn't on there very tight, so yeah. I'm going to try to probably just cut it out on a piece of paper and then trace it on my fabric, and then we'll cut it out. So let's do this again and not do this again. Okay, so we've got a bit of a mess everywhere, but I was able to get some of the pieces out of the first one that I cut. That was kind of messed up. And then I tried to do it again, and that didn't work. So I just ended up using the print then cut method in my Cricut. So I printed it, and then it cut it out for me. And then I just traced that and put it on the fabric here. And I've just pinned them onto the flag, and then I left room because up here is going to be the binding, and I did just get white binding, so hopefully that looks okay. If not, it's okay. But I went with the darker blue fabric because I feel like that will be easiest to like see and read. So now what I'm going to do is probably do a small like zigzag stitch all around the edge there, just to keep it onto the flag here, and then we'll do the binding, and it'll be finished. And I think this is, if I could do it again, I would probably get a different blade for my Cricut so I could cut it out on that, rather than like printing them out, having it cut it, and then transferring it or tracing it and then like hand cutting them out. But yeah, next time for sure, I'll probably figure out if I need a different blade, but it hasn't taken me too long. I think making the flags was the quickest, and I thought it would be the hardest. So I'm just gonna sew these up, and I will see you guys when it is all finished, and it's gonna be adorable. So I just finished it. It's hard to, I can't hold it up and show you guys, but I did the 2 little hearts on the ends there, and let me check my spelling, Handmade, okay. And it's handmade, and I think I'm just gonna hang that on my front table there. Like when people walk in my U shape, it'll be on my back table there. And I think it's gonna be so cute because my tablecloths, as you know, are that sage green color in the back, and I think it's gonna be so cute. So I just wanted to show you guys that that is all finished, and it really wasn't too bad. And I like that interfacing in there, just gave it like, you know, a little bit of stability. And like up close, my stitching is not good by any means. I haven't done like a zigzag stitch around before, so that's something I'm gonna have to practice. But you know, when you're looking at it from afar, you can't tell, and I'm not selling it or anything, so it's just for me. But yeah, this was a super easy and fun project, and I'm super happy with the way it came out. So, and that is going to be it for me this week. I am so obsessed with this. I wish I started making these sooner because I would have one for every occasion, which I'm going to be doing that in the future. Like every holiday is going to have a flag banner. I just love this so much. It came out so nice, and to have, you can see like the stability in it, and that was like a really thin interfacing. It at least gave it some, you know, stability and strength to it, so it's not just like the cloth fabric. So yeah, I really enjoyed making this, and I can't wait to have it in my booth. And these, don't forget about the lanyards. These are all on the website right now, and I will be working on the wristlet ones as well, just waiting for more elastic to come in. So again, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and can't wait to see you next Saturday. Stay tuned for more market prep coming up, and I do have a very fun project that we're going to be working on. It might take like 1 or 2 weeks, but stay tuned for that too. And don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys next Saturday. Bye.